This morning we're joined by Joe Nicol, our bar consultant with Patrón. And Joe, you have a Star-Spangled summer punch that you're doing for us.
Absolutely.
This is something that you came up with.
Yes, sir.
And tell us about, first of all, tell us about this. That this is a very special blend you have. Right?
This is. So this time around, we have Patrón Roca series,
Okay.
which is something they started about 18 months ago. And it's an homage to the old ways of distillation of agave. And what they do is they use a 2-ton block. Roca means rock, also means stone.
Right.
Big old stone wheel, and it goes in a big circle. Back in the day, it would have been pulled by a donkey. And it just crushes the agave over and over and over again and really breaks down those fibers,
right,
lending a more round, fruitier flavor to the spirit. So this is
goes
something
along
they're
with
doing.
the way that folks around here made molasses back in the day with sugar cane, also how they did grinding grains.
Absolutely.
Well.
Very old world,
Right,
pre-mechanical distillation.
Wow, that's great. So how would you describe the taste of this?
I would say if you had the traditional Patrón, I would say it's cleaner, it's fresher, it's more round, a couple more fruitier notes. You can definitely tell when it's being crushed by a wheel for hours and hours versus
Right,
being passed through a machine.
Right, and that fruitier note, that's where it kind of comes into play with this drink that you're making.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So get us started on this drink.
Okay.
What all is involved here?
So this is the Summer Punch. It's actually
Right,
a play on one of my favorite summertime drinks. It's traditionally a rum drink called a Jungle Bird. It's Muhammad Ali's favorite cocktail too, so that's
Really?
a fun fact. Yeah.
A Jungle Bird.
Yeah, it's called a Jungle Bird. It's from Malaysia, so not very 4th of July American, but I kind of did some tweaks to it.
Okay.
So traditionally it was pretty much the same cocktail I'm doing here, but it was with rum.
Okay.
And I kind of switched that up, and we're going to do the Patrón Roca, the Reposado. I think that 2 months spent in oak barrels gives it a pretty cool flavor too. Fresh lime juice, pineapple juice, vanilla syrup, and then this is an aperitivo. You can use vermouth, you can use Campari, you can use Aperol. I chose to use something called Luxardo aperitif.
Okay.
And it's only 5 ingredients. You should be able to get all these ingredients at your local ABC store or your local liquor store, and then obviously your grocery store.
All right.
Wonderful.
And, we'll start building this. Fairly easy. It's 2 ounces of this right here, this delicious Patrón.
And is this pretty easy to make in, like in a bigger quantity if you wanted to do maybe like
Absolutely.
a punch for several people?
Absolutely, which is why I did call it a punch. I have a few times for parties made that Jungle Bird in a very large format. So you walk in and big old punch bowl, people can help themselves. There is only ½ ounce of lime juice. You don't need that much because you're going to get acidity from the lime and from the pineapple.
Okay.
You're also going to be getting some sweetness from the pineapple.
Yeah, I was going to say there's nothing more like summer than pineapple, right? And the pineapple in a cocktail, that's the perfect summer cocktail.
I love pineapples and everything. I almost wore my pineapple shirt instead of my flamingo shirt.
But very got the apron going on. Very patriotic today.
Thank you.
So what did you just add here?
That was the vanilla syrup.
Okay.
Okay.
So I don't use that much syrup because, again, I'm getting some sweetness from
Right.
pineapple too. So you don't want an overly sweet drink.
And then right now, what are you doing?
And this is the aperitivo, so
Okay.
a little bit bitter. So it's got the tropical, easy sipping flavors you want, and also a little bit of a bitterness to kind of slow you down a little bit so you're not crushing too many of these on the patio. And we're going to give that a good shake.
I was going to say, I feel like these could definitely sneak up on you, right?
They could. I feel like the aperitif slows you down a bit.
Yeah, that's good.
And sometimes you've seen me strain the cocktail. I like to dump this one right in because I like a little bit of that dilution to go along with all these things. I'm going to put it right in this glass. And I'm going to do this here. And I wanted to have a little bit extra fun. So this is a little whipped cream that we do. And very simple. You can find whipped cream recipes online. It's going to be sweetener, citrus, egg whites, and it's a blueberry.
Oh, it's got some blueberry flavor.
It does, blueberry flavor, citrus.
That sounds
And
delicious.
it's really delicious and fun. Got to make it patriotic. So we're going to do that there.
I love it.
And that's your summer punch, and hopefully you guys at home can create that, and hopefully you also drink Patrón responsibly, have an amazing 4th, and spend time with your loved ones.
Like we said with the fireworks, be safe with everything.
Be safe with everything, absolutely.
Everything in moderation.
Yeah.
Including the cocktail, right?
Yeah, thanks for having me again. I always love hanging out with you guys.
Joe Nicol, thank you so much.
Thank you, absolutely, of course.
Great
Happy
idea for a
4th.
summer punch for this year. For this 4th of July, it is the summer punch. We'll have that recipe up on our website a little later on today.